Hey guys, welcome back. In this video, we're going to learn how to memorize this diagram by using the map that we have drawn last week. So let's recall back what we have drawn last week and try to construct the graph by using this map. Alright, so let's start. Let's try to draft out the hormone graph first. Let's draw out the y-axis and the x-axis. The x-axis will be the day. Normally it's from day 0 to day 28. And the y-axis will be the hormones level. Now, if you still remember, when we studied about the menstrual cycle, it involved only 4 types of hormone in SPM: the estrogen, progesterone, luteinizing hormone, and the follicle stimulating hormone. So to make things easier, I'm going to divide the graph into 4 parts, which is for the peak level of hormones respectively. So let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. The middle parts of this graph will be the day 14. And we must memorize that the day 14 of the menstrual cycle is when ovulations happen. Okay, that's it. Now we need to go back to our map in order to draw out the hormone graph. Okay, so let's go back to the map that we have drawn last week. Now, in this map, I have divided the oogenesis into 3 parts: before birth, after birth, and puberty. And when your menstrual cycle will happen? Puberty, right? That's why we are going to skip the before birth and after birth sessions. Let's straight away start with the puberty. Now, during puberty, there's one hormone will be released first, which is the FSH, because we want to stimulate the growth of the follicles. The level of this FSH will be higher than the rest so that the FSH can promote the growth of the primary follicles and the secondary follicles. So in this graph, the highest level of the hormone among the 4 hormones will be the FSH, the follicle stimulating hormone, because it wants to stimulate the growth of the follicles. Now, next, after the follicle stimulating hormone stimulate the growth of the primary follicles, these primary follicles will grow into the secondary follicles. And these secondary follicles will start producing the estrogen. Same goes to the Graafian follicles. With more follicle cells, it will produce more estrogen hormone. So in the next stage, the estrogen level will be higher compared to the rest. So the estrogen hormone at the second stage will be highest compared to the rest of the hormone, estrogen. Now next, FSH stimulates the growth of the primary follicles into secondary follicles and Graafian follicles, and all these follicles will produce a lot of estrogen. High level of estrogen will give the positive feedback to the hypothalamus. Hypothalamus will produce more GnRH, and hence it will produce more GnRH to stimulate the pituitary glands to produce more LH. So in this case, the LH level will increase dramatically just to stimulate the Graafian follicles to move towards the wall of the ovary to release the secondary oocyte. And we call this as an ovulation, which happens at day 14. We want the LH for ovulation. This is important. That's why at day 14, the highest level hormone belongs to the LH, luteinizing hormone. Now, what this LH hormone will do? When the LH hormone stimulates the Graafian follicles and cause the ovulation events to happen, this LH hormone will stimulate the follicles here to form the corpus luteum. And then more LH hormone will stimulate the corpus luteum to produce 2 hormones, which is the progesterone and estrogen. Now, who is the main hormone here? The main hormone here is the progesterone. So the level of the progesterone will be the highest compared to the rest of the hormone. So come back to here. So progesterone, this hormone, will reach its peak at stage 4. And how about estrogen? The level of estrogen will be lower than the progesterone, which is somewhere over here. So for this graph, what you guys need to do is you guys just need to memorize the peak hormone in different stages. Then it will be super easy for you guys to memorize this graph. So, okay guys, I hope you guys learned something from this video. If you do have learned something from this video, don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!